Okay, hi guys, back with another video. I wanted to kind of go over some of the things that I learned being a targeted individual for about 4 months. Like I always say, it could have been longer, but it's been overt for about 4 months. So I'm still new to this. I'm hoping that it ends very soon. I would hope not to have to make videos saying, oh, I've been going through this for 20 years, but we shall see, right? I have faith in God. I have faith in myself that I'll get through all of this, okay? So I've learned a lot. If you haven't watched my other videos, go check it out. I always talk about my perpetrators. They are people that I know their names. Some of them I know where they live. I know what state they live in. I've hung out with them, went out of the country with them, been married to, children, everything, right? Slept with some of, it's a whole thing, okay? So, again, I have no idea why somebody would want to put me in a program to eventually like unalive me or to stress me out, to go to jail or go to a hospital, but I'm just winging it, right? Some things that I've learned being a part of this very malicious, terrible program is that they need you to respond. Go absolutely crazy when you don't respond, when you don't react, and they start doing things. I've had personal relationships with some of these people, so they're privy to certain information and they're able to use that to annoy me, right? Some other things I've learned is that they have a way to remote view. They have a way to definitely send subliminal messages. Again, they're not always bad. Sometimes it's just something to make you drop something or to make you look or to keep you engaged. I don't know if I'm very new to this, so a lot of things that I'm discovering, I can't tell if I'm able to notice it because of how my brain is wired, or if I'm just able to notice it because of how limited they are in their thinking or whatever, right? For example, I've noticed I'm starting to be able to detect subliminal messages. Now the subliminal messages, I think they come in delayed for me. I don't know how to explain that I know that, but I feel like one of the things they say all the time is she's not even paying attention. And I can't hear them saying she's not even paying attention. I'll try to explain it. I can't necessarily hear them say she's not even paying attention, and then I look at something. It's like I look at something and then I sense that they said she's not even paying attention. Like I have to put these sounds together in a sense because I don't hear them clearly at all. So that's another thing I learned, how to kind of listen with my mind. I hope that helps with other stuff too, like in real life and not just in a hive mind setting. That would be awesome. What else have I learned? That you can't trust anybody. I've also learned that people are performative. And I've also learned that so many people are involved in this mess. And even if they are not gang stalkers, they still are privy to the synthetic telepathy. Y'all, I've also learned that it's not easy to get help for this. I've obviously reached out to the FBI. I try not to do the crazy woman, oh my God, I have voices in my head kind of thing. I try to do everything the right way. I did the FOIA request. They did respond to me initially. And then after that, I think I put in another one because I wanted a copy, and it's taken a little bit longer, but it's on file. Another thing, I've obviously reported what I could without sounding crazy. Excuse my language. And yeah, so, and I've reached out. Oh my God, like I am a frequent, like if somebody says, oh my God, I can help, oh my God, I can help, 9 out of 10 they're scammers and they can't help you at all, right? But I'm still reaching out because you never know. So another thing that I've learned also is they only expose what they want to expose to the people that they recruit to gang stalk me. I have people a part of beaming the V2skull to me that don't know everything, right? They just know what they're being told. They know that it's not true, or they know that most of it is not true anyway, or 90% of it isn't true. But they don't know. They're not privy to all of the technology that's being used on me. But they have that person, like they're pawns within pawns, or some gang stalkers are targeted in a sense, but not like the way we are. But you know, they're also being used as pawns, right? Used to gang stalk, used to follow their agenda. There are some getting paid $150. There are some getting paid $2,000. So it's kind of like that. So I've learned that as well. I've also learned that the surveillance is not as limited as some people might think. I think, you know, they obviously have sound, sight. They also, I'm starting to believe that they definitely can see through your eyes. I said that in another video, but I wanted to reiterate that. I don't know if, and y'all let me know in the comments, like, is that something, like from y'all, like research, is that something that they're able to do because of implants, or is it strictly through satellite or cell phone towers? One of the gang stalkers told me, I think it was my ex-coworker, she told me that in her while she was targeting me. She's in here less now. I don't know if they realized she was a racist, or she just is not in here, or she's in here just silent. I don't know. What else? I noticed that you know, you get a lot of helicopters and drones. I got a helicopter right above me now. Some of it is because I live near like a private airport, and some of it is just because it's me. I've gone out, you know, I could go out just about anywhere, and if it's at night, drones will be there watching. And I've learned to ignore all of it because I don't do anything wrong. Like, I don't commit crimes. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do other substances, you know? So, I mean, outside of drinking socially, let's be clear, but I mean, I don't do those things heavily. Another thing I noticed too was, I think they really do develop jealousy. I was saying that before and I meant it, and I think they start to develop jealousy. Why? I don't know. In my case, these people are people that have known me beforehand, so they've always had some sort of like underlying feelings that of jealousy. And then you got to think about it, like narcissistic people, they find things to be jealous of you about, right? I'm not a cocky person. I'm not an overly like, oh my God, I'm overly confident. That's not even my style. That's not even my attitude. I don't carry myself like I think I'm all of that. I understand my, like, you know what I mean? But some of the things that they say and do is like, yeah, this seems like jealousy. And I know that's a part of the vibe for them to behave in that way, but they go a little bit extra, I feel, with me, because I know them and because they know me. So y'all stay strong out there. This can end. This will end. And yeah, we're gonna get help soon.